Hello, my name is Kevin and welcome to the Love Decanters channel. This is the 10th and final part of my visit to the glass fair, and yeah, I've got some lovely nice bits of exotic glass to show you. I think you're going to like it, and yes, I think there's no preambles. This is part 10. What preambles am I going to give you? Let's get on and have a look at the glass. Looking at Danny's store here, and look at all these nice things he's got. He's got a real mix. It goes all the way down there and up there. Really nice. And we're going to dig in and have a look at some of these. First, I have to apologise because I actually messed up the filming at this point, but I did capture what I wanted to talk about, which was these pair of vases, and I did promise the dealer that I would prove, because I was saying I'm pretty certain these are Linshammer from the 1940s, and I think they're by Anders Gunner. So where is my proof? I wasn't able to get an exact match, but I was able to get pretty close. This is the Linshammer 1950 catalogue, and if I just expand it a bit, what you've got is basically this little funny juggy thing here with this little twiddle around the neck. So it doesn't have an exact match for it. I do own some of these bits. I own this one here and this one here, which is why I knew straight away, as soon as I saw it, I knew pretty much that it is, because one of mine has got this little twiddly bit on the neck. In fact, actually, let me go back and look at mine. In fact, if you look at this one here, you can see it doesn't actually have, this has the little twiddly bit on the neck. And where has it gone? Yes, here it is. And this one doesn't. So there's been some little variations on them. So the one I have is pretty much exactly like this. I think the twist of mine is a bit better defined than this. Look, let me show you. Look at that, that's nice and neat. And that's a bit wonky, it looks to me. If I do this, you can see it's a bit wonky. That's not well done, is it? But the rest of it's the same. The cup mouth is not as defined as it is on mine. You can see, look at that. So when I bought this one first. I thought, oh, very Victorian looking piece of glass. It's got a polished pontil underneath it. So I knew it was glass. White glass, and this has two. But I thought Victorian aesthetic movement with the cup mouth and everything. But no, then someone popped up and told me, if I look back on my website, it says thanks to Lewis Edwards from Heart of Glass for identifying this jug for me, made by Gunnar Anders Linshammer. So, and then later on I found the catalogue, which kind of proved it. So anyway, that's where we're at with that. Hey, we've seen something I've seen before. Check it out. So this is Edinburgh and Leith, because he's also got wine glasses with it, so that's quite nice. He's got 6, so that's even better. We're looking at the Edinburgh and Leith catalogue for 1923. This section is called Vanish and Twist Services, and this suite is called the Indented Suite. I don't really like that name, don't like it, but anyway. They're only showing you this claret jug here, but I have more of this service, so I don't have the claret jug. But if you take this handle off and take the pouring lip away, I have the decanter, there's the full-size decanter, smaller decanter, and then there's a carafe that's a bit smaller, all based on this. And I also have jugs and tumblers, different size tumblers and different size glasses as well. So I know this suite all goes together because I bought most of it all in one go. So yeah, so this is the suite, and it has this little double milled neck ring here, just like the little carafe we were looking at there, and just like the carafes that I have. So this is what it is. I do know that John Walsh at the very least made glasses and tumblers like this, because there's marked ones, and I've been told other manufacturers involved in making them, but I think if you've got this pattern of decanter to go with it, I think it's Edinburgh Leith, because this is very distinctive. Nice regency decanter. I've got some like this. We can have a closer look at it. Mine are slightly different, but almost the same. The same stopper. Yeah, that's cool. And he's told me it's £10 because it's got chips. So, yeah, very nice. So I mentioned those decanters were like ones I have. And, yeah, actually, probably a bit less like the ones I had than I thought, but still like them. The basic body shape is the same. The step cutting on mine goes all the way down though. You can see the base. Get into focus, get into focus, there you go. Look at that. And then mine has got this cutting here on the shoulder, and then the same on the stopper. Stop. It's not. It has this kind of same angled effect, but yeah, and it's the same. I think it's made in the same, blown in the same mold, and yeah, it's got a single neck ring just like that one did. So I think this is the same company, just a slightly different cutting pattern that they've done on it. I don't know what company it is. I have a few guesses, but I'm not going to do that because there was a company that made this kind of thing for stands, but I've not seen anything saying they made this shape. So, but you can see how it is made for a stand. In my stand here, let me show you. Can you see here? It's worn through the silver. I've got to put it down before my arm breaks off. Yeah, it's copper underneath. So yeah, so this is a pre-1840s, because that's when they started doing electroplating, and everybody apparently went over to electroplating quite quickly because putting on plate like this, you basically have to hammer out the silver into really thin pieces and then heat fuse it to the copper. Isn't very easy. Dipping it in a bucket of chemicals and turning some electricity on is much easier. So this is pre that, this stand, so I think it goes with these decanters. I can't be 100% certain though. But anyway, this is what I have. The stand is with them. Pre-1840, and these look 1820s or 30s. Step cuttings from that period. So yeah. Got some lovely early Whitefriars. Look at these. We're going to look up some of these. Also, I can show you my bottle like this. I have this bottle in dark green with a silver top, and it's an excuse to get it out and show you. So I will do that. And we'll look these up. I think these are later than you think. I think they might be 1931 catalogue, but we'll have a look for that too. I thought I'd show you these in relation to what we were just looking at. And these two glasses are designed by T.G. Jackson, I think in the 1870s, and this one's by Harry Power in the 1880s. And Yeah, so the two glasses they had, in fact, all the glasses they had were opalescent, but I've got the dark green versions for these two, and my little bottle here is slightly different, but I'll show you that. But anyway, let's start with this one. So yeah, this is from the 1870s, I should say. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well. Come on, pull it a bit further away, maybe you'll see it. Yeah, it looks like it's got a broken pontle mark, but they have actually attempted to polish it out, and it's kind of still got a little bit of a broken bit in the middle of it. It's very stylish and very thin. And then this is closer to one of the ones you were looking at. So this is called blue opal, I think they call it. Yeah. And on this one you can see the pontle mark is actually polished out. I don't know if I can get it to catch the light or not. There, you can see it there just for a second. And then I have a slightly different version of the bottle. Mine is designed for a lid, so it doesn't have a little pouring lip. So the one they had a ring down here and a pouring lip. Mine doesn't. It's really fine. Weighs almost nothing. See the base. And then mine has this silver top. I'll show you very carefully, because the silver top on its own is worth quite a lot of money. And the hallmark is quite special as well, because it's actually got the JP&S hallmark as the maker. I can't remember what year this is. I think it's 1907, and it's a London hallmark. So yeah, JP&S is James Powell and Sons, and they made silver tops for a very short period of time with their own. And inside you can see it's got a little bit of mechanics going on there. You've got a screw up the middle with a little nut and a washer that holds the cork, squeezes the cork out so that when it goes on there, you can see it. Can you see it stop? Let me show you. This is how well it's done. So you have to push it on, and then so the cork actually creates a seal as it goes in, but it's not super tight, it's just sitting there. So yeah, so that's what I have that matches what we were looking at, and I just thought it'd be nice to see it a bit more closely. So I've just been told these are Stevens & Williams. I've seen them in the stall over here. So yeah, very nice. They're super quality. Just look at, if I can get it to focus, look at the work. And it's got moulding built into the design. That is super. And the foot, look at the foot. Looking at the ScottishAntiques.com website, and yeah, I found this glass, which hasn't got the same cut pattern. It is Stevens & Williams, and they've put a date on it, 1895. I don't know how. I haven't been able to find anything in the books for it exactly, but this is actually the same shape as the glass we were looking at, with the little sort of waisty bit at the top of the bowl, and the way the stem is with the little bits at the top. So yeah, this is quite good. And also, if you look closely at the bowl, you can see it has the little optical pieces in it as well. So I'm very comfy that this is effectively the framework of the same glass. And yeah, they've got £95 on this. Is it sold? It's out of stock, so it's sold. I think the one we were looking at there I think it was a better quality one. That if you look at the foot, this has got what's known as a morning star on the base, and that had a more elaborate cut foot, and I think the stem was more elaborately cut, and just the overall, yeah, there was more cutting, more elaborate patterns. So I think, yeah, so those were more expensive glasses, I think, and they had 3 of them. Don't know how many of these they ever had, but anyway, if Stevens and Williams did amazing cut glass, and I just wanted to go back to the page and see, not all of it's cut glass, there's other things, but let me try and find, there was something here, there was a lovely cameo. This, look at this. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. £1,000. Yeah, Stevens and Williams cut glass is very nice. If you see this style of glass, and I have some intaglio cut glass like this, I've leapt on it whenever it's come up cheap, because I know you can't go. Usually it's really high quality. There are different people doing different levels of quality, but if you see it ever in a charity shop or wherever, you need to jump in and get it. A couple of wow pieces here. This is Stevens and Williams Rainbow vase, but not only is it huge, but it's got cutting on it, which you don't normally see. And then you've got this, I'm pretty certain this is Stuart Crystal, I might be wrong, but I think it is. Enamelled ware, not normally the enamel you see. I'm going to start by looking at the Stevens and Williams rainbow pattern vase there, with a little lenses cut out of it and panel cutting around the base. Now, the blue and green spiral colours that you can see on it, very faint, but you can see them, are the common colour. Okay, the bit that's rare is to have it cut as well. Okay, so let me demonstrate that here. So we're looking at Scottish Antiques. They have a whole pile of Stevens and Williams rainbow range, and you can see a lot of it is blue and green. You've got a pink and green one here, more blue and green, more blue and green, more blue and green, more blue and green, and then you've got, at the end, you've got a multicolour one, which is the rarest one, and then you've got a few more bits of pink and green. So yeah, but none of these, if you notice, none of them have any cut patterns on them. Yeah, so that's what makes them rarer. And then I did actually have a go in eBay just to see what I could find, and yeah, you can see lots of blue and green. That's not it anyway, but yeah, I don't know what this is. And then you've got a couple of bits of pink and green, and that's your lot. So, hang on. Oh, results matching with few words. Okay, so got a bit more here, and I think that is your lot. Yes. So lots of blue and green, a few pink and greens, one multicolour one, and yeah, none of them are cut. So that's showing you how rare that piece, and that's why you go to the glass fair. You're looking for something ultra rare, and you're gonna find it there. I thought I would also look at the amber vase with the enamel on it. I think it's by Stuart Crystal from 1930-31. So, and yeah, I did look in eBay. I couldn't find any. I think I've seen one previously on sale on eBay, but none today. So anyway, so this is all that I found here. On one of these, you can't link through to it, it's gone. This one here, I can't show you any more detail than you're seeing there, but we can look at some of the others. So we've got this one, and yeah, it's on sale room. I'm subscribed to this, so I can't get a price for it. This sold last May. It's a simpler piece. Then I've got this one here, which is more complex. It's sold, this is on first dibs, £432. Yeah. And then I've got this pair here, which did sell for £168, but that's in 2008. So that's how long ago is that? 17 years ago. Yeah. So yeah, they're pretty rare, and I think that one has more complex designs than these ones. But yeah, if that is a Stuart Crystal enamel vase, I think it is. It's a very rare thing. I mean, literally, I've got 3 that I can show you just from Googling. So there might be others lurking around where they're unknown enamelled vases, but if you try to find ones where people know what they are, just 4 show up. One of those is no further images than in the search. This one here, like, I'll just show you just so you can see, page not found. So that's been sold forever ago. And then yeah, you've got this one, which is simpler, this one, and these ones. So yeah, it's interesting to see that again at the glass fair you're going to find things that are going to be very hard to find anywhere else. So it's worth going, even if you're not going to buy anything, just to look and see things that you might possibly find. See a lot of things that you might possibly find that are quite rare, and it's, you know, that's how I work when I'm looking for things. I recently bought something, I'll show it, off eBay. I knew it was super rare. I paid $6.95 plus postage for it, and it's knowledge that wins, and knowing some of the obscure stuff can win for you. So that's why it's worth going to the glass fair. This is the last piece I'm looking at, but yeah, that's why it's worth going. So there you have it. As I was saying, it's worth going whether you're going to buy anything or not. In fact, I'd put a bit of money in your pocket anyway, because you might spot something that you have to have, something that is not there, you'll not find anywhere else. But it's worth going just as a learning experience. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to see a lot of things you're not going to see anywhere else. You're going to get to chat with other people, yeah, who either the dealers or other collectors. There's a chance of that. If I'm there filming, you can come over and say hello to me, because yeah, I spent more time chatting to dealers and collectors than I do actually filming. Yeah, I'm there for a long time. I'm pretty tired by the end of it, but yeah, I just enjoy it so much. Just seeing things that I only see in books, etc. But anyway, let's get this wrapped up. Contact details for Premier Fairs will be in the description below. References I used will be in the description below, and please remember to like and subscribe, because it really helps my channel. And thank you for watching, and have a good night. Good night.